All right, we are now in the interior 4142P, the 2021 Grand Design Momentum. I'm going to start up in the bedroom area and work my way out. All right, up here in the bedroom area, you have some 110 outlets on the wall over here in the corner. Just inside the closet area, it is prepped for washer-dryer combos. If you ever want to add a washer-dryer combo, it already has all the plumbing and electrical inside this. Other than that, you could use it as a closet. Over here, you have another closet. Just to the left of the closet, you have a couple of USB ports and 110 outlets. There is a transport latch on this closet that you'll have to unlatch in order to get in here, but plenty of room for storage. There is also lights. All the lights, if you can't find a main switch, will have a little push button right in the center of the light itself. But nice sized closet area inside of here. You have your bedroom. On each side of the bed, there are light switches for the lights directly above the bed. To the left of the bed, you have some cubbies that have some 110 outlets and USB ports, and then more storage in the cabinets right above. There is also storage in the cabinet or underneath the bed. The bed tips up, and there's some storage underneath of there. You have your CO alarm up on the ceiling up here, and then air conditioning vents or the round vents up here. If you want a big blast of air, you could open up the vents on this. If you want it quieter, you could close that and it'll disperse more air out of your round vents. There are rinseable filters in each side of the air conditioner up there. This right here is just a sensor for the air conditioning unit. It tells the temperature of the rooms. You have your main light switch for your bedroom, and then your slide out control for the bedroom slide itself. You have storage in all your cabinets at the base of the bed. Television up top. These are Roku televisions, so they are smart TVs. And then you have a couple windows up front here. They just kind of tip out. The one with the red handle is an emergency exit window. If you ever had to get out an emergency, you could pull the screen out, flip the red handle up, and shove the window out to get out an emergency. Shades are all real similar in this camper. They have the pull down rope where you just kind of give it a tug and it stays in place. Give it another tug and it'll wind back up. Most all the shades in the camper will be like that. Windows will either slide to the side or slide up and down throughout the camper. Moving out of the bedroom, down the hall. Again, another window here, tip out window, same style shade on your blinds. Into your bathroom area, you have a really nice size walk-in shower. It's got multiple different functions for the shower, whether you want the water spraying at you, on you, or to use the actual shower head itself. Shower doors do have a transport latch. You want to make sure that's locked while going down the road so your glass doors ain't banging around. And it does have a flip down seat on the side wall of the shower. You have storage in the cabinet here for towels or whatnot. Side flush toilet. The pedal is just on the right side of the toilet. Sink's pretty standard, self-explanatory. And then there is storage cabinets below the sink. You have a switch for your Power Fantastic fan on the ceiling there. All you'll do is you'll hit the fan on button. You'll see the lid will actually raise up and it'll turn the fan on. You can come over here, pick desired speeds, whether you want the fan on or not. And then when you hit fan off, the lid will actually automatically close and shut the fan off. There is storage in your vanity, and the previous owner never installed toilet paper holders, so there are toilet paper holders inside of there also. Moving down the hall, you have your one control touchpad here. In order to operate this, you'll hit the main button on the bottom to light up the actual display. You could pick whatever your desired settings are, whether you want to start the generator, whether you want to do leveling, monitor panel, lighting, any of that stuff. You'll actually pick, and like for example, I'll go to lighting, and it will pull up a screen here, and I can control all the lights throughout the camper here. Also, if I get back out of here and I go to the home screen, I can come over here and there's a switch that says turn off or turn on, and I'll turn off or on 10 lights by one touch of a button. Also, this kind of shows you a general. This is touch sensitive screen. You can scroll around and play with different things. But like I say, your main thing, if you need to go look for individual things, you could hit devices. and then pick the individual things, whether it be slides, lighting, heating, and ventilation, whichever, and scroll through there to get your desired setting. You have a main light switch just inside your entry door and a smoke alarm up there on the top. I did put new 9-volt batteries and all the alarms up there. In here in the bedroom. Just down at the base of the steps, you have a port for your central vacuum system. There are some tools, not quite sure which cabinet my detailer put them in, but there are sweeper tools inside of this camper, probably one of the closets. Also, you have a dustpan attachment here where you can flip that up and the dustpan will work to sweep up anything you want. You have a hardwired carbon monoxide alarm here, and that also senses propane. There are some light switches and stuff underneath this cabinet here and USB ports, kind of hidden on the bottom there. Coming around the counter here, or corner here, you have storage in all your cabinets here on the wall. And then there is a actual radio here that will play sound for you throughout the camper. Starter kit, 50 to 30 adapter, and all the paperwork that came with the camper inside of here. Storage in all your cabinets and drawers around here. I believe this one here does have your breaker box with fuses, everything electric on a 110 breakers up here, everything 12 volt on fuses down on the bottom, and they are labeled for the most part. You have a fire extinguisher to the right of the entry door. Entry doors do have screens on them and little slider areas to close out to close and keep the bugs out. Refrigerator, you have a nice size side-by-side refrigerator. It's got 3 buttons on it. First one is a power button. Second one determines whether you're using electric if it's on just the plug, propane if it's just the little drop, and auto mode would be the plug and the drop. If you're plugged in, it's going to run on electricity. If I unplug, you'll automatically switch to propane as long as the propane is turned on. Third button over here is just a temperature button. I like to max it out at 9, but you can put it at whatever desired setting you would like. To the left of the refrigerator, microwave, pretty self-explanatory and standard. There are lights below it. And there is an exhaust fan that will vent outside when you're cooking with different speeds on it also. There's storage in the cabinet up above the microwave and storage just to the right of the actual stove. Stovetop is a propane stovetop and propane oven. It does have panel lights on it. It does have an oven light on it. In order to light the burner, you will pick whichever desired burner, turn knob and depress, and it will ignite the burner. You will have to do that for each individual burner to light burners. In order to light the oven, the oven is going to be the center knob. What I like to do is look down at the bottom for the reflection of the pilot light. I'm going to turn this knob and depress. You're going to see down, let me see if I can pick it up where it's at. Down on the bottom down there. Once you see that blue light, I can stop and then turn the knob to desired setting. And the oven will light up. Directly in front of the oven, you have storage in all your cabinets and drawers at the island area. More 110 outlets and USB ports, and for the most part, the sink's pretty standard and self-explanatory. Same style blinds over here. There is storage that you have to be really tall to get into up top there. And then you have storage in the pantry area here. There is a light just inside the door here on the left that will light up the pantry area also. You have a couple stools up top here. I do know they shampooed all the stools and chairs in here for you. Table's got an extension leaf on it. This will actually flip up and lock into place if you want a little extra room. There's a remote for the fireplace and television inside of here. And then there are some strapping on the walls to strap seats down and stuff like that for transport. 2 of these chairs are, I believe 2 or 3 of the chairs are foldable also. You have, again, a ton of windows around here with shades and sliding windows on them. You have reclining seats. These seats have little tethers on them that you'll pull on the sides to recline the seats. They have tables that will swivel out. These tables are removable. You could just pick them up if you don't want the table in. Also, these seats are heated, lighted, which you can see the lights on the floor and in the cup holder, and then they are massaging also. So it's got 3 buttons, and they have USB ports over here on the side also. But that has that on both sides. Over here also. Fireplace is nice. You could use it for the ambiance. Let me grab the remote here. I could have it for just the glow. I could change flame colors, and I could either have it on just for the glow or for heat. They actually work really great to produce heat also. So if you ever run out of propane, you got a supplemental heat source. Television, nice size television. This will actually pull out and swivel if need be. And then there is storage in the cabinets directly above. Again, another fantastic fan switch for the vents that are on the ceiling, because obviously you'd have to be a giant to reach the knob up there. Again, air conditioning unit, same as the bedroom, does have washable filters in it. Vents on the ceiling, the little round ones will be for air conditioning. Vents or registers on the floor will be for heat. There is a little bunk area up top there, lights. I believe there's a switch on the wall up there, up in the left corner to shut the lights off up there, but a nice little bunk area up top there with the ladder. Moving through the door into the back area. You're into your toy hauler area here. There are 2 different beds up here. You could use the top bunk, or you could flip these seats over to make a bed on the bottom. It does have a removable table here, and the legs just kind of wiggle and pop out of the bottom. Previous owner did have carpet down in here. They picked it up just to clean the floor up in here. It is rolled up over there, so if you want to use the carpet, you can roll that back down on the floor. Fire extinguisher in the back here. One thing I will tell you is the previous owner also added this thicker mattress. It works great for comfort, but if you go to lock the bed up into the top position, it does kind of hinder that process. There's pins on the very bottom down here that once you raise this top bed all the way up, you pin it with the holes in the corner up there, and because of the thickness of this mattress, it will bottom out on the ceiling before you get to those holes. So if you want to pin the top bed up, you do have to remove that mattress to get the top bed pinned up. Other than that, you got, like I say, a nice little seating area, a nice little bed back here. Again, another ladder up to get up to the bed. There's storage cubbies in both the corners, and again, another television up top here. Moving over here, you have a bathroom area, side flush toilet, nice size walk-in shower, plenty of storage area. Does have a sink in here, does have a vanity with storage in the vanity, and does have, again, another fantastic fan on the ceiling that will automatically open by the touch of the buttons down here. And then you have a main light switch for the bathroom inside of here also. Also on this wall here, again, temperature sensors for the camper, bed lift. All these are labeled pretty well. Ceiling lights and, different lights, porch lights, scare lights. One of these will retract the awning on the very back of the camper. One will retract the awning on the side of the camper. And again, another fantastic fan for the vent directly above the bed. Previous owner did add LED light strips. I didn't peel these down. A lot of times it's actually missing the main connector for it. You might be able to find one of these. They look real similar to ones you pick up at Walmart and stuff, but a lot of times when you peel these down, it tends to peel the wallpaper, so I didn't want to get into peeling that. If you are really, really gentle and take your time with it, you can peel those off, or like I said, I didn't know if you wanted them. You could pick up another power end for it at Walmart or something like that. On the very back, you do have the patio. Those gates will kind of fold up and fold in against the 2 glass doors on the back, and then you can put the cargo hauler area up. Glass doors will slide together, or they'll open completely up for pulling in wider things such as golf carts or side-by-sides. They do recommend that in transport, you lower the top pane of glass on those sliding doors all the way to the bottom position, just so there's no chance of the window popping out of place and sliding down and breaking. So always have your windows in the bottom transport position going down the road. There's a CO alarm over there on the wall. Other than that, that's pretty much it on the interior of this camper. We appreciate your business and hope you enjoy your new camper. Thank you.